Hello everyone and welcome to another jam-packed slamming edition of Tecmo Super Bowl. Let's play it for the Rasmussen Memorial Cup. Actually, very interesting to note, I'd like to tell everybody that the Bars won their game against the Raiders in convincing fashion. It was like 26-7, and Harbaugh only threw 2 interceptions, which is some sort of record for him. He has a passing rating of 16. And you can see right there, the division is still wide open. Alright, speaking of wide open divisions, we're going to get to a game concerning the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, but only if I don't live in America, and the New York Giants, who are, I don't know, people live in New York's team, who don't like the Jets. I mean, really, who likes the Jets? I mean, sure, some people do. But let's say you could get tickets to go to a Giants game or to go to a Jets game. I don't really think it's a hard decision to make. Alright, so here comes Red Skeleton. We're hoping he'll pull one out. For all those Cowboys fans who I hate. Now, when I was a kid, I was nowhere near Texas. And let me tell you, everybody jumped on that bandwagon. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I got the Cowboys starter jacket and all that shit. And it was like, holy crap, dude. You didn't care about them 3 years ago. I'm like, oh man, I love Cowboys. Cowboys are great. America's team. Like, shut up. Also, that America's team thing is bullshit. This is what the Baltimore Colts called themselves back in the day too. Like everybody, like who gets to decide that this team is going to? Okay, it's a fumble, and the Cowboys got it. Holy crap! By the way, remember to push the damn red button. You're really bad about that. Like, you were grabbing him, you weren't even pushing it, and you got thrown off. I know sometimes there's a bit of coaching here, but I really don't want to see a computer versus computer Super Bowl. That would probably ruin this. I probably wouldn't post this to YouTube. I'd probably post it to YouPorn or something. What would happen if I posted this to, like, RedTube or YouPorn?
You'd probably get some surprising views.
Yeah, some people would be like, oh man, this is hot. Can you have the Giants score another touchdown? Okay, 2 yards out. They had a nice first down run there. I know I didn't comment on it because I was talking about uploading this video to YouPorn, which I think was an important subject to bring up. And he's 4 yards out on that call play. Well, 3 yards out. I think it's 4. Oh, and I'm no mathematician, but I know that's a touchdown by Emmitt Smythe. Jumping into the arms in a very manly fashion. It's not like he's coming home from, like, war. He's just, just happy to be around each other, It's cool. It's not a big deal. And I don't think we should make a big deal out of it. I'm just saying. We've progressed a lot as a society. Kind of a shitty kick by Lynn Elliott. Just thought I'd bring that up for you folks at home. David Megan, man. Yeah, you really do have to push. Like when people,
I thought it was just.
When anybody grabs onto you, you jam that button. That's pretty much it. Sims out of the gun, and he's gonna give it off to Jared Bunch. The play, although I think it did fool Red Skeleton, it didn't fool him enough for there to be any yards gained on it. So, pretty impressive, kinda. Man in motion. What's Philly Sims gonna do? He's gonna play call, and it was a flea flicker, so we've got a fumble on our hands. And they recover it, but a loss of 5 yards. That's why you should never have a flea flicker in your playbook. They're dangerous like that. Not only are they dumb, the only reason you want that play is to try to basically stick it to whoever you're playing against. Oh, goes for the diving tackle, but misses, but a nice try there. That's what I would have probably done. Except I would have tackled him. But other than that, completely in line with my actions. Ooh, Sean Landetta with a punt. Ooh, almost a block there. Sean Landetta, I believe he was, and I brought this up before, I'm sure. So if you guys are watching at home, you're like, you already said that. Well, tough crap. Landetta was the last person to retire who was in the original Tecmo Super Bowl. In the original Tecmo Bowl or the original Tecmo Super Bowl? I don't remember which one he was in. Holy crap, the blitz is on. The heat is on. It's on the street, burning. But he gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Best way it could have turned out. Of course, with Michael Irvin, he's got like those sticky hands. Oof. Just ask any of those strippers. Mike Fox. And I want you to notice that when you get sacked or whatever, and somebody's got an X in their name, the X is a little bigger than the other letters. Is that messaging? Secret messaging in support of Malcolm X's political movement? It could be. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think it's pretty plain to see that the Japanese programmers of this game were definitely followers of that movement in college. Japanese college days. All right, I digressed a bit. He got a first down in the meantime and got a 3-yard gain in the non-meantime. Oh, I don't know if that was. Oh, and because Jay Novacek is a stud, and I don't mean I don't mean anything by that by saying he's a stud. I mean he's a good athlete. A stud like your junior high. No, not your junior high coach, because that's a little too creepy. Maybe a college coach. But then again, with college coaches that we've heard of in the past, few years. Well, I was more talking about the Sandusky man. So maybe just let's forget about saying coaches can say that and it's okay. Oh, but yeah, right. Yeah, Joe Clark. I tell you, I've talked to people from Penn State, and they're like, I mean, he's like a god over there. And it's like, yeah, I know, but he probably should have called the cops. Sorry, guys. You can't just not do anything because he's a nice guy. Sorry for getting all. Is that political? I don't think that's not even political. It shouldn't be political to say, hey, there should be consequences for the dude who knew what was going on. Oh, they got you with the flea flicker. And nice pass there to Mark Jackson, who I've referred to as Michael Jackson on accident. Michael Jackson plays for the Browns, though. It's true. Every word of it. Yeah, he's number 1 on the Browns. That's his number, which is weird because it's like a quarterback number. I had a long discussion about that. I'll spare you the details because it wasn't even interesting when I said it first. I went, what's your guy doing over there?
I'll go left. First down. Going all over the place.
I know, because you're pushing up and down instead of left. All right, well, the Giants are driving. So Red Skeleton apparently doesn't like how he's winning so commandingly right now. He's trying to do something about it, and he's doing a good job. Oh, but Vincent Smith puts him back in the driver's seat, or whatever. It's 2nd and 19. I don't think it makes you in the driver's seat, but it helps. Oh, man in motion. Phil Simms. Oh, and wow, Vincent Smith must have, I don't know, maybe he ate a bad sandwich before the game. Went tripping. But you know who else is straight tripping? Rodney Hampton on that touchdown romp. And I almost said that home run romp, but it's the wrong sport. Well, Red Skeleton. He's currently doing okay, whereas before he was doing super good. Let's see, he's got a touchdown lead. He's got the ball. Alvin Harper on the return here. He's going to get out to 23 before he is stopped. And now they're just, Aikman. Back to pass, but not really, because he gives it to Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith gets the first down. A grinding run before he's tackled by every single member of the Giants defense. Now, the Giants do, in this game, have Lawrence Taylor, who is very famous for being pretty good at football and for doing a lot of cocaine. Kind of like Michael Irvin. Wow. Novacek catches that, covers the 15. Yeah. But they've actually powered him down in this game. Like, he was more powerful in the last game. Well, because, he's... I think this is almost his last year of football. So he was retired shortly hereafter. And Phil Simms, too. Phil Simms, in the first game, I don't remember if Phil Simms was the starter or if it was Jeff Hostetler. But in any case, Jeff Hostetler went to the Raiders, and then Phil Simms stayed behind, and they really power him down in this game to where he's throwing like the moonshot passes to the people who unfortunately pick shitty teams. Or just have shitty quarterbacks, because actually K-Dog's one guy's the San Diego Chargers is a pretty good team, but oof, bold move. Now you wanted a hair up. Yeah, that's a hair down. Well, it was close enough that you can get away with that kind of bullshit. Oh man, Red Skeleton is probably the worst field goal kicker in this game, in this league. But luckily, because the Cowboys doesn't need to kick a lot of field goals. Generally, one of his, five-handed receivers will bail him out, or Emmitt Smith's robotic legs. But yeah, they made Sims. But like San Diego, it's a pretty good team. But crap on the crush. But they have Stan Humphries, Stan Humphries is not a good quarterback, despite the fact it's an okay team. But Stan Humphries kind of ruins it for everybody, and even with who's his face? Anthony Miller, who is a Pro Bowl caliber receiver, as I've said every time he's played the game. You should never get tricked by that draw play. Holy crap, is he going to go yard? No. But your statistics will suffer, and isn't that punishment enough? Let's see the sideshow, the halftime. Cheerleaders plus nondescript R&B act. And I have confirmed it. The other two don't move at all. It's only the lady. So, I don't know. I eventually should come up with a name for their for that group. I mean, because they don't move. So I was thinking of coming up with like Roberta and the Statues, or the Immobiliares, or no. Wait, I got a better one. Immobilescence. There we go. That's it. Immobilescence. I like that. That's a band you can set your watch to. All right, starting from the 30 here, Aikman gives it to Emmitt Smith, and Emmitt Smith is gonna get gang tackled, like the Latin Kings are after him. With the 1 yard there. I don't know. That was the gang in my area. They weren't really in my area. They were in the cities, but like everybody's always terrified they were coming down recruiting. As if there's anything to steal in my area. Anyway. Or something, whatever. Okay, first down, nice pass towards the needle to Jay Novacek. Aikman back to pass. He looks some more, and he's got Alvin Harper who bails that. Oh, and he coughs it up, Fumblerooski. And Fox with a large X in his name. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see in big letters, so I couldn't point out to you. Should think of the name for the clown, too. Whoa, Jared Bunch was going to go for a bunch of yards until he got stiffity stuffed behind the line of scribbity scribbage by Vincent Smitty Smith. No, I believe Emmitt Smith and Vincent Smith. Whoa, were you even pushing the right button? Must not have been, because it's almost impossible for the player to lose a duel of the buttons with the computer. Unless you're really bad at pushing the red button. Oh, the flea flickers. Intended for a Cowboys player, apparently. I don't know if New York was I don't think New York was famous for doing trick plays. Because this is under Bill Parcells, and Bill Parcells is really like a big-time ball control type of dude, you know? Like run up the gut, run down the clock, tire out the defense kind of guy. So I don't know why they... And it's the same in the last game. They had the exact same playbook on the Nintendo version. So I have no idea. Oh, and McCaffrey. And he's going to get him to the... What is it? No, it's like the 5 point... No, actually, forget it. I was converting feet to to centimeters. That's not gonna work. Forget it. Anyway, he's at some like metric measurement yard line. Okay. I remember I saw a documentary one time, and it was supposed to be played for laughs, but as a kid I took it seriously, and I think that's what influenced my distaste for the metric system. Is like, oh, we switched the metric system. Now we got to switch all the football stadiums to the metric system. Like it was like an NFL film, but it was a joke, you know. Oh man, no, it's 100 meters and all that stuff. And I was like, yeah, man, we can't go to the metric system. That's bullcrap. We couldn't play football anymore.
Touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, mind you, I was like 8 or 9, okay? So, like, cut me a break. It wasn't like I was 16 and being like, man, no more football, bro. Because by then I figured out that I wasn't going to grow. And that there was no way in hell I was going to play football because I was too small for just about every position but kicker or punter. And I wasn't good at those things, so yeah. But when I played this game, I did envision myself playing QB for the no, playing wide receiver, actually. That was the position I wanted to play. Well, that didn't happen, okay? And I like, oh, I just worked with the hideously covered man. Just trying to pass it around, huh? So incomplete pass there. So yeah, I'd like to tell you I got some horrible injury and I was on my way to like whatever state. But that's not true. Holy crap, Michael Irvin takes a bump and gets was it 60? Oh, 45. So it's 60. You know, I always overestimate how many yards it is. Man. Oh, you're playing. Oh shit, you're only up by 3, huh?
Yeah.
Man. That defense like a sieve. Sure you wouldn't be more comfortable playing some freemium game on your phone?
Yeah.
You spend $10 for your upgrade or something? I don't know. Now, a little known fact here, Red Skeleton is known for his, and Red Skeleton is actually his name there in the World of Warcraft. He actually has one of the top performing clans in the nation. He is a level 80 Death Knight and leads many raids. He's actually just coming down here after, and nice picking up the first down. He just did a raid, and he's only got 20 minutes because the rest of his clan is freaking waiting. He's like, gotta Tecmo blow it up. But he's not going to sleep after this. This guy, he's going questing, kids. He knows it all. He is the Lich King. He can do anything. Well, now he's up by 10, and everybody's breathing a little bit easier here at, I don't know, Tecmo Municipal Stadium of Doom. I mean, I guess we could be at Giant Stadium, or we could be at, they call it Cowboys Field. Is it Cowboys? Is it built a new one?
Couldn't tell you.
I mean, I think the Cowboys actually was just Cowboys Field or Cowboys Stadium. And it wasn't one of those that had one of those stupid sponsor names, you know? Like TD Ameritrade Baseball Field or something like that, you know what I mean? Like,
First down.
makes it sound so stupid, you know? Everybody thinks about basketball playing at the Boston Garden. Nobody thinks about playing at the Merrill Lynch sponsored basketball stadium.
FedEx Forum.
Yeah, the FedEx Forum. Oh, wow, the historic FedEx Forum. Oh, I just thought of something. How about this one? The Ashley Madison Arena. How about that one? How's that?
What was it? Idiocracy? That had NASCAR races were sponsored by Tampax or something.
What?
Red 24.
Well, that's not even idiotic. That's just, you know, I didn't think that movie was funny. That was actually pretty scary, to be honest. Oh, now everybody always says that. I don't think that's going to be the reality, but like, if you look at that world, it's not even funny. It's a horrible world to live in. Like just, well, no, just the human rights and all that. I mean, just like if you look at it from like a political point of view, like living in that sort of world, not just like take away the fact that everybody's an idiot, but just like people are executed in like a public like show execution, and nobody's like disturbed by that. Yeah, Monday Night Rehabilitation. Well, anyway, I'm sorry I'm digressing very heavily during this game, but Skeleton isn't making this particularly exciting. Or maybe I'm jaded from watching all these Tecmo games. Maybe I've heard so many huts that it doesn't mean anything anymore like it used to. But anyway, there's 8 more weeks of the season left. And playoffs, so I'd better get my ass in gear. 4th and 10. Giants got to go for it. Oh, and a sweet, swank, stealthy, slick tackle by Vincent Smith. Breaks that one up nice and good, y'all. Steps forward and I love that. I love when people step forward and pass because I do that shit too. Because I've seen people do it in the NFL and I'm like, oh, now step forward and pass.
First down.
But there's idiots who play this game, and yes, I will call them that. It's not a nice name, but like who will drop back 20, 30 yards on purpose. Just to be funny, just like, oh, it's cool, you can throw all the way across the field. It's like, dude,
Touchdown.
it's a terrible thing to do. Anyway, another touchdown, Michael Irvin. Yeah. Big fucking deal. Troy Aikman, fine, you're going to get 10 concussions. You know that, right? So, enjoy it while it lasts, Troy. I'm just kidding. It's no laughing matter. These poor athletes. I read an interesting article in the Time magazine. It was like 4 years ago. Where they were saying, like, with the way football's going, there's a chance it could get wiped out eventually. Because eventually parents are going to be like, I'm not letting my kid play this fucking game. And if there's nobody to feed the tree, more kids are playing soccer these days too. One, it's way cheap. I mean, it's fucking boring as shit to watch. I mean, don't mistake me for someone who enjoys watching soccer. I'm just saying it's super cheap and it's safer. So I don't know. And you're not expected to get fat to play for certain positions. Like like a lineman. They say they're strong, but and they are strong, but they're also like land whales. Jim Jeffcoat. Nice alliteration on the name. 31-14 victory. And let's see if that puts you #1 in the division. Yeah, statistically an impressive game. Good passing. You don't see that a lot out of anybody. And I wonder how you lose all those man-on-man games. Well, actually only lost one, right? You play man-on-man. Who else did you play? Oh, G-Town. Well, oh yeah, let's see what goes on with Detroit and Tampa here. I'm sure you're pretty interested in that, as in you're not. But now, the Lions should win because Tampa Bay should not win, and that's with anybody really. And yeah, wow, 42 points, 178 yards for Sanders on 9 runs. Holy dog shit, that's a lot of running. He's a stealthy fellow. Too bad he had played for the Lions his whole career. So you're in the NFC East. Let's take a look. So that puts him up #1. So the Bowdy with this Philadelphia Eagles are gonna have to pull another win out, which I don't know. And that's the boy you just beat. Remember he came in here and he had a head-on-head game with Bowdy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was him in the flesh. And then you can see the effect on this division here. So we'll see if Minnesota can pull it out. Minnesota's playing the next game against the undefeated San Diego Chargers. Will they go 8-0? Let's see. Have the Buffalo Bills already gone 8-0? Okay, so they have to play catch-up there. Only 2 undefeated teams left. All right. So until next time, good night, everybody. And hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.